他是怎么看待土耳其未来3年或者是未来几年的这个里拉对美金的汇率的走势。
So here the important thing is, I guess, the position of central bank. Okay, if the central banks are in place, operational, functioning well, you can trust that currency of the country. It's not only Turkey, it's Turkey or any other emerging country.
America, central bank.
Of course, in America, look at the discussion. It's going around the Fed's independence or policy, right? So, but if you have a strong, sound, prudent central banks, you shouldn't be so much afraid of or cautious about that currency. Okay, you can trust it a bit. If you have a less credible, let's say, bad reputation central bank with no reserves, for example, you should be afraid of that currency. But in Turkey now, the central bank has, increased its reserves to a very high amount, around $200 billion. So they have ammunition, weapon to intervene in the market and stabilize the currency. So, and not only monetary side, but fiscally, financially, countries should be sound and credible. From this perspective, fiscally, financially, and monetary perspective, Turkey is now managed or governed very well. So you can trust that Turkish lira will not devaluate a lot. So you can invest in such countries.
好，第3个问题呢，就是关于土耳其的房地产的市场。那我现在也想问一下，我们的 Taskin 先生，对于未来3到5年这个土耳其房地产的现状和未来的走势的面临的一个优势，或者是他们的一些风险，给我们分析一下。
When it comes to real estate in Turkey, and in any other country, not in Turkey as well, real estate are so dependent on cycle issues. So, and liquidity issues, and valuation, and exit strategies, or pricing. These are all concerns when it comes to real estate. Nominally, you can earn money if you invest in real estate, of course, but don't forget it, okay, keep in mind, in emerging countries with high inflation, it's not nominal rates, it's real returns is important. So inflation-adjusted returns are much more important than the nominal ones. Of course, you can earn money in Turkey if you invest in real estate, but it should be a real money. That's why the investors should be a bit cautious, and I have to say, a bit cautious about this kind of real estate investments. Okay, but our fund strategy is a bit not only real estate. Okay, we should diversify it to much more stable, secure, and high yield, and capital protected to some extent. Of course, no one can guarantee capital if you don't invest in fixed income instruments. But we need to diversify it. We need to a bit divert it from real estate to other highly yielded, well-protected, risk-managed products. That's the important part for the investors who wants to be a citizen. Citizenship is one part, investment is another part. They should be, the investment should be managed very well.
最后一个问题就是关于我们的这个基金啊，因为基金它现在投资的是一个固收类的债嘛，私募股权债，所以呢，我想问一下，因为这个私募债呢，它是有抵押品的，那么这个抵押品是给到我们的基金公司，那我想问一下，如果未来出现最大的风险的话，比如说无法兑付的话，是否这个抵押品可以把它最后就是偿还给我们的这个投资人
？I guess the most important part when it comes to private credit or this kind of financing or lending is to have the best legal documentation and protection side. So in Turkey, for example, we are working with that kind of legal, advisors. This is the first one. But the most important one is collaterals don't pay your debt. It's the profit. It's the business model. The company need to generate profit. That's why first we need to find the best companies or projects first. But if something happens, God forbid, if something happens, we need to liquidate that collaterals into cash. And in Turkey so far, we have kind of strong good experience on that. It's not that hard to do that. There is an environment, business environment and regulations which helps to liquidate, to get all these collaterals and to monitor it actually. So I don't see any big risks if, God forbid, something happens to this kind of lending to liquidate and to protect the investors.